Nice. Right on, baby. What's going on, everybody? It is a rainy morning here in Broken Bow, Oklahoma. We're headed over to Bossier City, Louisiana, Bass Pro Shops. I'm buying a new trolling motor. I'm getting the Minn Kota Terrova with iPilot. It's got spot lock. It's going to cost me just under half of what I paid for my Carolina skiff. But according to everything that I've read and heard, it's worth every penny. So speaking of pennies, I've saved all of mine. I'm going to go cash them in on a new trolling motor. Y'all come on.
It's a rainy day in a small town. I thought the sun was going to shine, but I guess it's not. Nothing brings out the loneliness like the smell of cold rain or hot asphalt. Weatherman said it was supposed to be clear. Once again, he was wrong. I'll turn off this radio and I'll sit in silence. I can't stand to hear another sad song. It's a shame drops of water falling from heaven could drive a broken heart insane. Damn, I hate the rain.
So you have to take the side panels off to get to the mounting holes. It's a Phillips head screwdriver. Minn Kota with iPilot, it has a GPS in it, so it has spot lock. So when you say you're on a crappie brush pile, you find it, you get in position to where you want to fish, get the wind right, and you push spot lock, and this trolling motor will constantly correct itself to within, I can't remember how many feet, but whenever you push that button, it'll lock on that spot and keep you there, no matter what the wind's doing. Oh yeah. Okay, so one thing you gotta look for is to make sure that when the trolling motor is deployed, before you bolt it to your boat, that it'll clear your boat. So since we have the mounting holes visible, let's deploy it and see if we're far enough. So right there is about 1/4 of an inch away from the boat. If it flexes, then it'll flex back into the boat. I think we'll be okay right there though. And I had an existing mounting hole right here, so I like that. And that way I don't have to drill another hole outside the hole. So I think we might go with that. Oh, that's another thing. I'll stow it again and make sure that it won't interfere with my trail. I don't think it will, but we'll check it out anyway. So we're lined up with that hole, the second mounting hole in the frame. Now we're going to stow it and make sure my seat's not going to interfere with it every time. So yeah, let's try it. I like it. Yep, that's perfect. Cool. So I think that's what we are going to do. I think that's where we're going to mount it. All right, so we'll mark the holes on both sides, and then we'll drill and then bolt her in. Sweet. There's a dot there. I like it. Right back here. I don't know if that'll.
It will. You just gotta.
Sweet. I like it. putting these rubber bushings between the bottom of the trolling motor and the top of the boat gives it some cushion and really holds the motor down to the boat. Sweet.
Alright, we can move it around as we need to. Let's get one in and then.
Yeah. What did I do with that one I had?
You'll have to put your washer first, I think.
Oh yeah. Nope, that ain't where the washers go.
Huh?
That's not where the washers go. Oh, the washers go on the bottom maybe. They don't fit.
Okay. Yeah, they go on the bottom because there's only we'll put the small ones on top. Well, they don't need them on top.
Okay, we got one sunk.
We gotta move some rubber.
Yeah. Man, I like that. I like that they're Phillips head instead of hex head.
Huh?
What is it?
Well, there's no hole in the boat.
Well,
There it is. There it is.
yeah, you should be all over it. Okay, so we got all the bolts in. It comes with these rubber cushions. You put those between the trolling motor and the top of your boat, and then everything that's outside, we got silicone on the bottom. So, yep, that rubber washer, when you cinch it down, that's going to be your water seal tight. So you don't necessarily have to silicone as long as you get your bolts good and tight. What we're doing here is, this is your access hole. This is the length of Eddie's arm. And these are the bolts we got to get to. So we have an extended ratchet wrench, and I have my GoPro on my phone so we can put the camera down to look at where we need to go, and so we're not working blind in there. So let's give it a try. Put this where Eddie can see it. And you might wonder why Eddie's doing all the work. It's because I tore my bicep about 4 weeks ago. Completely tore. And it's a little difficult to do anything without screaming like a wounded animal. But I think this is going to work out swimmingly. Yeah, I think you're... Do we need light in there?
Yeah.
We're having to reach in there. Eddie's having to reach in there and put this all together, holding this wrench at his fingertips. So if you put a little silicone on the bottom of that washer and set it on top of your socket, everything is in line. So if you're careful, you can get it started on the bolt and not have to worry about that washer falling off.
It's turning.
Yes, sir.
Son, let me tell you about it, son. God dang.
Okay. Yeah, buddy.
That camera worked good.
Is it crazy? Modern technology. Modern technology. We're just going to do a comparison. This is Eddie's tool setup here. This, oh, and look, that's a tool box, and this is all of his tools. It may look like they're in, you know, not very well put away, honestly, compared to mine. So if we come over here to the real workshop, that's what I'm talking about. See that? If you want your WD-40, bam. You need to measure something real quick, boom. You need to cut some pecs, there you go. What is that? Oh yeah, do you need an end for one of your hiking poles? Got that too. What else we got in here? It's everything. See, this is useful. What Eddie has going on over there is kind of eh. Okay, one thing that I did differently, I had a plug for the old Trolley Motor, and so it left the cable out here on the bow of your boat, and I plan on doing fly fishing off of this boat, and the fewest obstacles you have on the bow, the better. So I drilled a hole here for the positive and negative cable that runs from the trolling motor, so it'll go down into the boat and hook to the battery direct. I'm going to put an inline fuse in, you know, to protect it for you know, any possible damage or anything, but that'll help keep any wires off of the bow of the boat. The foot pedal on this is you can disconnect it and run it with a remote, so that'll keep the bow completely free of any clutter while you're fly casting. It comes with a remote and a foot pedal. The foot pedal has a connector, has a 4-pin connector, and then there's a 4-pin connector coming out of the bottom of the motor. So you line up those 2 notches on the bottom, and you should have control with the foot pedal. We just got her powered up. You can't read that, but let me tell you what it says. This is pretty serious. You are responsible for the safe and prudent operation of your vessel. This product does not relieve you from the responsibility for safe operation of your boat. I don't know if I'm ready for that kind of... I've been messing with the remote, and it keeps saying motor not found. You have to turn the motor on. So once you turn the motor on, hey, look, you can do stuff. So now I'm turning the prop on, and then the positive and negative is your speed control. So holy crap, that's half, 1, half, 2, all the way to 10. Yeah. And then to steer, nice, right on, baby. And to stop it, you press the button again. Awesome. Sweet. I can't wait to get it out on the water. This has a list of tools that you're going to need, and you're definitely going to need all the tools that it says you're going to need, but you, depending on what boat you're putting it on, you might need to get a little inventive. The access hatch is here. The furthest bolt is here. So unless you are close friends with Dominique Wilkins or Kevin Durant, you'll need to come up with a way to reach it. And we got it done. So tomorrow we'll take it for a little test, catch some fish hopefully, and learn to love it.
It's a rainy day in a small town. Thought the sun was gonna shine, but I guess it's not. Nothing brings out the loneliness like the smell of cold rain or hot asphalt. Weatherman said it was supposed to be clear. Once again, he was wrong. I'll turn off this radio and I'll sit in silence. I can't stand to hear another sad song. It's a shame, drops of water falling from heaven could drive a broken heart insane. Damn, I hate the rain.
Thanks everybody for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
We don't have workers' comp here, Eddie.
Okay.